Welcome everyone to a new vlog and a new little day in the life and a little bar update as well. So we're starting off, it's Sunday morning, starting off here in Starbucks in Siam Mall in Las Americas. I'm going to show you a little bit of what they're doing here at Siam Mall in terms of expansion. They're building quite a lot of things as well. I'm going to show you a little bit of that, but we're going to enjoy a coffee first. I've got a new donut to try today, which is called a Choco Crunch. Don't know if you can see that in there, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? Chocolate donut but with crunchy bits on the top. Laura's just over there grabbing the drinks. So yeah, just gonna have a little, I mean you can probably see in the background there some of the construction that's going on at SAC. Just tried a bite of this and there's actually chocolate in the middle as well. That's really nice. Really nice, different one, that one. They got all the different pumpkin spice merch as well. Laura's just waiting for the other coffee, but you can see in the background there's quite a lot of construction going on at Siam Mall. They are expanding, building a lot more units that are going to become shops, restaurants and stuff. So I will show you a little bit of an update from here in Siam Mall. A little bit funny with filming, so I'll do my best. Yes, nice this. So then from here we're going to be going down to the office, doing a little bit of work at Sanasty. Got to give a car out, and then it's off to the bar. We're filming a bit of an update. Going to do a little bit of work as well. Got a bit of painting and stuff to do. So we'll take you along with us. Here comes Laura. Welcome to the vlog, Laura.
Hello. Good morning, everyone.
Coffee all sorted. Yeah, they let me queue up. I had no cash on me today. So normally I have some cash on me. Queued all the way up, ordered all the drinks, and then I went to pay with the card. He went, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, we've got no card machine today. So I ran out. Luckily Laura had the cash, but if I hadn't had cash, I would have just wasted about 15 minutes. I said, you need to put a little sign outside, or it's only for today. I'm like, yeah, but people are going to queue up, aren't they? And then
because these lines get pretty long, you could be waiting like 15 minutes.
No, if I was on my own, I'd have been screwed because I didn't have any cash on me.
50 minutes minimum. Get there and then you can't buy it.
Yeah.
It's a wasted time.
So people go on about all the cards and cards this, still always have cash with you, always.
Yeah, always carry a little bit of cash just in case.
Yeah, they've been caught out today. Laura saved the day.
I know.
Look at this new donut, Laura. Look at the stuff in the middle of that.
What's on top of it?
It's called a Choco Crunch. So it's like, I don't know, bits of honeycomb and stuff going on.
Ooh, looks very nice.
How's your coffee? How's it compared to a Florida Starbucks?
Yeah.
You're going to need that with all the work we've got to do on the bar.
To be fair, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to be doing a bit of painting on the patio. Laura's going to start doing the basement, sorting out all the stock room and everything.
I've already done the stock room, to be fair. It's looking really good so far. And then
you
what I
better
want
get
to do
going
is
with that.
the first initial clean behind the bar.
Right.
Because we've got so much stock downstairs that needs, the alcohol bottles need to be put upstairs.
Yeah, I need to move everything up, don't we?
Yeah, so we need to sort
but
of
we're going to show you a big full update first, show you everything that's gone on yesterday with all the builders in all day and stuff.
It's starting to look really good, like especially with the light on and stuff, really nice.
Show you a big update, but for now we're going to enjoy our coffees, then we'll have a little mooch around the summer Siam Mall, film some bits and show you what sort of units are going to be coming in. There's a lot of empty units as well still though, these ones here.
I know that's never done well, it's a shame, because when it was
Food Loose it was called,
so really good, because we went there with your mum and dad, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame, but it is a big unit though.
Massive.
Like
massive.
Look at Starbucks is half the size.
Yeah,
and it's
quarter.
Starbucks, yeah. So it's a difficult one, so maybe just really try and make it into a small unit or get something really big in there that can handle it.
Yeah, I need something big and popular I think to fill it, like a McDonald's.
McDonald's will probably do well there.
Yeah, I think Burger King have sealed the deal with that, but we'll see. I mean, they're building all these. I think these are all going to be smaller shops, I reckon.
They are, I think, and maybe I don't know what's going to go in there. Maybe more independent shops. We'll see.
Maybe the rent's going to be high though, we'll see.
Yeah, but the smaller units, so maybe the more independent shops.
So just say our commercial areas are expanding. What isn't expanding though is the car park, and the car park's already full, so you put more shops in. It's going to be bedlam with the parking.
What are they going to
do?
They
didn't build the car park big enough, did they?
Well, I kept saying maybe all the work to do back there might be another car park, but then you're saying it's just waterway.
No, I don't think it's another car park. I don't think so.
They need to sort it out. They need to get it sorted.
They should have built 3 floors, shouldn't they?
The park isn't big enough.
No. So our Starbucks coffee, it is our little weekend treat. We do go to our local coffee shop every day.
Yeah.
Well, we both do, yeah, 2 different ones. Laura goes to one near the bar, and I go to one either near the bar. Normally, sometimes I'll do 2, yeah. Laura does the one near the bar. I do a different one in town that opens earlier before my work.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll have a second one. So yeah, this is our little sort of weekend treat. But my question was for you all. We find going from different Starbuckses in different countries, they all taste different.
Yes.
So the America ones taste the best. Laura, you say that's because they put all the illegal stuff in.
They do, because they've got, like I said before, the high fructose corn syrup and that. They have everything in America and that we're not allowed in Europe. So even the ketchup's got it in rather than sugar, everything like that.
Yeah.
So it's got a different taste, a sweeter taste.
But then even this is different to a UK one, which it shouldn't be because it's part of Europe, but it still tastes different to the UK
milk.
one.
So the milk, my mum's
They're all
always
nice.
said, my mum's always said she hates the UHT milk because it tastes different, so she'll always get fresh milk out here.
Yeah.
But I'm used to the UHT milk now, but it's the milk as well.
Yeah, and it makes a bit of a different taste. So yeah, it was just a question. When you go from different countries and stuff, do you find all the Starbucks just taste the same? I suppose the drinks, you know, those cold drinks, the acais and all that, I suppose they wouldn't taste much different, would they? Because it's just water and ice and flavour, whereas I think with the milk and then you've got different... This Starbucks as well, the ones in Tenerife, they seem to just use whatever beans they fancy using each week. There's no like standard bean. You come in, you've got like half a bag of Gold Blend and half a bag of blonde roast.
Yeah, no, we have seen them just pour any old bags in here, haven't we? I suppose there's stuff from there that's going out of date.
They love using the blonde roast in here.
Yeah.
They use that quite a lot. So yeah, you never know what sort of beans you're going to get either with
That makes a massive difference. Yeah.
It's always nice, but yeah, you do sort of notice the taste change. The America ones are the best.
Different ways of doing it as well. Like America, they'll have the beans on sale for people, and people will buy them.
Yeah.
Because the residents in America, they're not many tourists, but out here in this Starbucks, not many residents compared to tourists.
So I think they get told to use up
much.
the beans. Yeah, you've got them all stacked up here, all these different beans in the medium roast, intense. So I mean, sometimes you probably come in and have an intense roast, and that's why I'm buzzing in the afternoon. Like, got the shakes. But then I've had an intense roast.
Yeah.
Has a longer roasting time, full body and intense flavours.
So yeah, that'll be a lot more bitter.
Yeah.
More like your Lavazza coffee and your Kenko coffee. It's a completely different taste than your normal coffee beans or your light roast.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I tell you what though, it's still absolutely scorching here. The heat wave has not changed.
No, the airport's ridiculous.
And it's still like 34 degrees right now on a Sunday morning. It's just very, very intense for mid-October. 34 yesterday, we're getting 34 again today, 31 when we just parked up then at 10 in the morning.
It's insane, I can feel the sun on my back
Great.
now.
I think we're the only crazy people drinking a hot coffee, like everyone else got these cold acais and all that.
Aye.
Okay, so Starbucks all done, and this is the first unit that you can see being built. It looks like it's going to be about 4 shops, I would say. Just here on the front of Siam Mall, you got Starbucks there. So yeah, really cracking on. They announced they were putting these up a few months ago, and they really have cracked on quite quickly with it. This was all, if you remember, if anyone was here recently or a few months ago, this was where the trampoline kids playground was, where the trampolines were. There's a lot of, basically it was a lot of dead space, a bit like this is here. I don't know why they haven't continued on and filled that dead space.
Maybe that'll be for like stuff like kids trampolines.
Maybe, yeah, there's a lot of dead space around Siam Mall.
They need to get cracking on because they need to get these done, finished and open for Christmas.
Yeah, that's probably their target, but I don't think they're going to.
No, if they don't, they're missing out so much.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to get it done. I think the heat and all the bank holidays we've had recently as well is slowing a lot of things down.
The heat's really slowing a lot of things down.
Yes, I mean, working in this now, you'd just be absolutely dripping. But they did leave a lot of space, dead space around Siam Mall. You can get a lot more in than they've got.
I think they did not build some more over there.
Yeah, we're going to continue around and have a little look further.
We did, and we said this, but then again, it was. I think it was a bit of a gamble.
It was quite groundbreaking when Siam Mall was first built. We were here when it first opened. It was like, oh my word, we've got a mall and it's cool, and it was like all the rave when it opened. But it's good to see more shops. Hopefully, as Laura said, there'll be more sort of local independent shops as well. But we're just going to have to see what stores pop up. They haven't announced yet what they're going to be, but we'll see. We'll carry on around now and just show you this other one at the other side. So just quickly wanted to mention, if anyone came to the Subway here in Siam Mall a few months ago, that has now changed. It's now the Habanero, there we go, which is all your sort of burritos, quesadillas, tacos and stuff in there. It's very popular as well. When I've come to pick up a noodle box a couple of nights, it's always really busy in here.
That burrito looks amazing.
It does look good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So all the restaurants in here are quite sort of fast foody. You've got Tony Roma's, which I suppose is a bit more sit down. But yeah, I think you sort of pick your meat. So you pick what you're going to have. So burrito, then I'm going to have chicken, Then I'm gonna have this sauce, or chipotle, or melted cheese. And then there's all the prices there as well. You can get Cajun fries here.
Ooh.
They look nice, don't they?
You'd like a
Cheese bites. So we'll have to come back and try it one night. We're a big fan of Noodle Box there. It's where you sort of make all your fresh noodles. Again, similar system. You pick your noodles, pick your meat, pick your sauce, then you fry it and cook it all up nice. I'm massive on these yakitori skewers. I'm obsessed with them.
Like them, don't you?
I even asked them.
Ages.
No, I even asked them last time. I said, can I get the yakitori sauce on the noodles? But they said no.
Well, they could. Well, I suppose it comes...
They could, but they just they just didn't want to.
Yeah.
Now behind us, more construction going on. If anyone remembers this big restaurant,
Tex-Mex, wasn't it?
Tex-Mex never ever did well. We ate in it once
And
before we were vlogging. Yeah, it wasn't great. Doing a bit of an extension on the back, maybe adding a bit of a kitchen to it. Don't know what this is going to become. So that was already a unit, and then they're expanding it and doing something with it. So maybe it'll become a shop, or whether it will stay as a restaurant. So a lot of construction going on. You can find out more information. We'll see if we'll pop on the website, see if it says anything about what is on the way.
Probably just say, put in a request to get information.
Yeah, and then as we turn around the corner, here's where we've got more being built again in this dead space in the middle. More units coming up. I think these will just be smaller shops in the middle. But yeah, proper ones, proper roofs going on, and it's big construction. I think we're at least 6 months away.
Like a timer or something in here.
Yeah, something different. And then you can see they're building another one of these in the other dead space over there. So three or four big construction units going in, which are going to have multiple shops.
Big massive Sephora coming in here.
Right.
We'd be bankrupt in a week, but I think something like that would do well in here.
Well, it's a good question. Do let us know in the comments, everyone who's watching.
Do well.
What do you think would do well in here? What would you like to see? Would you like to see more like Nike stores, Adidas? Or would you prefer to see more sort of independent stores? I mean, I don't know what else you're going to put in here. Maybe more sort of home stores. We can see again in the distance back here, again where there was a kids play area, even more construction. So that's going to be more units. So you're talking a lot more shops. They're going to be adding, what I think you'd get 3 here, 3 there, that's 6. 4 over there is 10. Another maybe 1 or 2 over there. 11 or 12 new stores.
That's a lot. So it's
potentially
interesting to see where it goes, because we're starting to get some more like higher end shops. Like we've got the Hackett shop here, so maybe we'll get some more higher end, like a mint shop.
Yeah, maybe more like what they've got in the Del Duque shopping centre. Maybe more of a jewellery store here, proper jewellers. We haven't got one of them.
Proper jewellers. I've got a proper makeup shop, a proper hair care shop.
So yeah, if anyone has got ideas, or let us know what you would like to see here. What do you think is going to come, and what would you like to see in here as a shop here in Siam Mall? Quite a cool new thing for the kids. It's got like a big bus here that drives around. You can pay to go on. It drives around Siam Mall. That's pretty cool, isn't it? For the kids. They have still got the kids play area here. If you haven't been to Siam Mall before, you've got a lot going on. Vans, sports shops, H&M, quite a lot of stores already. It's over 2 floors. We're on the upper floor at the moment. Laura's eyeing up Disney stuff here. All the Disney Vans merch. I like that one. It's going to be like Disney 100, isn't it, with the silver? Nice. Don't think we can get any more Disney merch, Laura. I think we're done. Let's have a quick look at this construction here. This is just down the other end. This little corner was always empty space. There's a lot going on here. Don't know how many units they're going to get in there. All the side walls are being put in. Interesting. Let me know what you think this is going to become. Just on the lower floor today, we've got a little bit of a local artisan sort of stalls market going on. A couple of different stalls. Looks good. See what we've got going on. A couple of different dishes and stuff, and yeah, they're good, aren't they? They're nice, them. We're getting Dad this cool Breaking Bad thing for €10. Pretty cool. Supporting this little local market. Got all kinds of different paintings and different stuff going on.
Movies.
Loads, isn't there?
Just animals. Oh, they're really nice, then. They'd be
Good, aren't they?
3 of these like nice animals in a frame for someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be really nice.
We've even got some changes going on at H&M as well. All the windows boarded up. Looks like they're doing a bit of construction work. It's a lot happening at Siam Mall. It's going to be very different next year, Siam Mall.
Yeah, really
very
good.
different. Let's show them what we got. We got this for Dad. I think it's really, really cool. Look at that. Breaking Bad. All the different characters on it. Hank. His favourite with the bell. That's good. Pinkman. It's good, that. I like it.
Good.
Clever. Good fun. So any Breaking Bad fans, let us know what you think of that. A3 as well, €10, bargain. So it's originally been hand painted now, obviously that's a print from the paint. But it's good, that.
It's really good quality print, and the paint
Yeah.
it's on, it's like more like
A
card.
thick card, yeah, it's good, that. A nice frame. I think that's nice, that. Let me know your thoughts if you like a bit of Breaking Bad. We're now going to jump in the car. I'm going to head to work and give a car out. So you can join me for that. I'm going to drop Laura at the bar so Laura can get opened up and stuff. Then I'll join Laura at the bar and we'll get some work done. We'll get some bits done. Got to change my outfit as well, put some older clothes on. Got to do a bit of painting and stuff. So yeah, that's where we're off to the bar. So while Laura cleans away there, I have just given a car to a client. He's over from Manchester for a couple of weeks. We were discussing actually about the price of flights, who he flew with, because he's retaining the car at the airport, and that led on to talking about flights in general, how they've gone up quite a lot. He was talking about our flights to Florida, how we actually flew to Florida for, I think it was £60 cheaper each than we did flying back to the UK, Tenerife and back. We flew all the way to Florida, returned for 330 quid. And the Tenerife flights to Manchester and back were 370, I think, 370 or so. So we actually paid more to do Tenerife than we did all the way to Florida. But we did then start talking about VPNs, how you can use those to get cheaper flights. And that is exactly how I managed to do it with NordVPN. So that was a perfect opportunity to remind you again to get yourself your protection online. Get NordVPN, you can protect yourself, and you can also hunt out those cheaper deals with the flights. So you can change your location. I've seen it before as well, where you've been looking at flights and certain dates, and obviously those sites use cookies. They know you've been looking at those dates, and you'll go on in a few days' time to maybe book the flights, and you'll see they've jumped up. I've then gone on the VPN, blocked all those cookies, changed my location, and the price has been backed down to the original price I was looking at a few days ago. So do definitely check out NordVPN. If you don't know what a VPN is, it's a virtual private network. So it hides your internet address. You can change your location to all kinds of different countries, and it also protects you online as well. So no one can see your passwords, track what you're doing online. If you often go on networks in cafes, out in town, places like that, you never know who is watching what you're doing online. They can get onto that network, see your passwords, various things like that. With the VPN, you have that protection, but I do also like how you can find those cheaper flights. You can change different countries. Doesn't work absolutely every single time, but it's always worth checking. I also used it recently as well with Netflix. So if any of you like the show Dharma, I enjoyed that sort of docu-series, however you want to call it. They have got Friends of Dharma coming to Netflix soon in the UK. However, it's already on the American Netflix, so I used it the other night to watch it on the American Netflix before it was out in the UK, because again, you can change your location for your Netflix, your Disney Plus, all of those TV providers. You can change your network and get access to all of the shows over in America and different countries. You can get them before they get to the UK. So definitely check out NordVPN/KnightStrider. You will get an exclusive 2-year plan with 4 months completely free. And don't forget as well, you have got a free money back 30-day guarantee as well. So if you don't enjoy it, you can get your money back. However, I think you will. It's extremely useful. It's protection online as well. I'm always using it with all my passwords, my Instagram, YouTube, all the stuff I've got going on with work, emails. I love having that protection, and it costs about the same as a coffee each month, so it's really not expensive. So click the link, check it out, it's down in the description. Get your protection and get hunting for some flights over to Tenerife as well. And here we are now at the bar. It's time to give you a little bit of an update. So as you can see, we've done a lot more paintwork up here, getting it all nice and touched in on all of these panels. I've got a little bit more work to do with that though, so I'm going to be out with the roller, touching more of all that in. Tidied up out here, got rid of the old sign. I've done quite a bit out here, although it doesn't look like a lot of brushing and sweeping and hoovering things up.
You need like a mopping, like 4 times mopping.
Yeah, it's going to need a proper clip, but just tidied up out here. It's not, you know, obviously clean. Still got all of the sign work and stuff to go on the side of here. This is going to have a nice finishing off piece on the top, which will be nice, just to, this little corner just to round it off nicely. The builder's going to come back and fit all that. Inside wise, you can see we've got all the mirrors now behind the bar. That looks really good. Obviously they've got to be cleaned. We're letting them all dry and everything before we
looks amazing.
Before we do any work with all of those. It is drying off, and one of our subscribers did get us this, which I thought was quite funny. License to serve all it's intoxicating liquor for consumption on these premises with the intention of ensuring all customers achieve maximum drunkenness. So I'll pop that up there for now. Yeah, I'll have to put that somewhere. The till system, we've moved that downstairs just while they were working in here yesterday. What else did they do yesterday? They fitted all of these racks as well. These are all in. So these will all have glasses on them, different types of glasses, cocktail glasses. Look good, don't they?
Looking really good, yeah. I'm excited. So today I want to finish downstairs, or do downstairs.
Laura's got quite a bit going on. We've got a lot of stuff to throw away and get sorting downstairs.
Clean up here.
Right, that's the plan for today.
Initial clean. It's going to need about 3 cleans.
And we're doing lots of painting. I've got to get this going with the white gloss just to finish all those outside touching in that I want to do. Little bits that he missed and whatever. Just want to finish them off myself. And then might get the regular white out and start doing some other bits of white as well that need touching over. Sound system, we've actually had it on, haven't we, Laura? We've hooked up with the Bluetooth and been had a bit of music on.
Yeah, although I do think my dad's on. I use my dad's Spotify right now. I think he's on it now.
So we'll have to. Maybe I'll Bluetooth mine while we paint. We can have a bit of music. It's gonna be good. So probably not a huge visual change for anyone who's been watching the updates, but it's just a lot tidier. It's starting to really come together. Next week we've got Dorada coming to fit all of the pumps and the cooler and the lines and everything and the bar tops. So that's going to be coming in. What else have we got happening next week? Hopefully some furniture might be delivered. It's just getting all those last bits together then, isn't it?
Tomorrow I think I'll do my stock order tomorrow.
Order some stock, and we've got a couple of weeks now to get all these bits finished off, and the electrician's coming back next week as well to teach us how all of this works properly. This is going to be boarded in and have a nice cupboard face on there to make that all nice and neat. But yeah, there's a couple of little things the electrician's got to do and just tidy up the little bits of wiring and everything, and teach us how everything works. But Laura's going to take you downstairs, show you what's going on and get cracking with downstairs in that cellar storage room, because it's mayhem in there. So Laura will take you down there. I'll get the ladders and start getting set up here to do some gloss painting, and then maybe a bit of I want to go around with the white as well, just where they see where they've missed the filler there and stuff. I want to touch in with some regular white paint as well. So yeah, we're just slowly working away. They've left us the builder's hoover as well, so as we're sort of going around and cleaning up, it's just sucking up, just trying to hoover bits every single day, trying to get as much dirt out as we can.
That's the problem when everyone knows when I've had the building work done, it takes 3-4 cleans. You've got to clean it all, wait for the dust to settle, clean it all, wait for the dust to settle, clean it all again. So you are just taking your time waiting for the dust to settle. Well,
we've got a few weeks to just do bits every single day, just keep doing bits and bobs, and we've got to, I mean, it's going to take us nearly a whole day to empty that bathroom. We've got to sell all the old furniture, get the fridges out and get the fire extinguishers out and clean them and rehang them. Although they're all well in date and already been inspected, they are going to come round and just double check them once we've refitted them onto the wall, just to check that no little pins or anything have moved or anything in those. But they're not due an inspection for another 6 months, I think. But they're going to pop in and just make sure that nothing's happened while they've been in storage, which I highly doubt. We did take them off carefully, but always good to double check. Right, I'm going to pass you the phone, Laura, and you can take everyone downstairs. Enjoy, it's hot down there. Okay, just to give you a little bit of an update of what I'm up to, I've just found the tub of filler, and I'm just doing some extra filling where there's some holes that I just want finishing off, little bits. They would say that's nothing major, but I'm just adding in some little bits of filler before I then go around with the white paint, possibly tomorrow or today. We'll see how we get on. Gonna let the filler dry. Just some little bits that I wanted to neaten off, some little holes they'd missed. Little hole up there next to the light. Just little bits that I wanted to finish off. A little bit more there, because we're gonna be out with the blue paint anyway, painting a lot of this again, so I did want to just add a little bit of filler in there, some bits and bobs. I'm gonna add a little bit just up there as well. And then done quite a bit outside with the paintwork wise, just filling in all those extra bits with the white gloss. So yeah, just slowly going around, a couple of hours, music on, just doing some extra little bits and bobs. Any bits I see, I just nab them in. It's never ever going to be perfect. You know, this building is from the 80s. It is a bar, it's not a home or anything like that. So, you know, it's never ever going to be absolutely perfect up there without fully refinishing it all. You're not going to be able to notice, but little holes and stuff I just wanted to fill in. But yeah, it's not going to be absolutely perfect. As I've mentioned before, we have to keep the trunk in and stuff for the wiring, because you can't bury it in the walls. So it's never going to be perfect, but it's just some extra little bits that I wanted to fill in. So that's what I'm up to, just upstairs.
So whilst I'm just putting upstairs, I'm sorting this stock room out, and it's difficult. It's a mess, but I have done loads. It doesn't look like, but I have done loads. So I'll quickly show you some bits and bobs that I've done, and I'll explain the reason behind doing it. I don't know. So I've moved this fridge. This was against this wall, so I've moved that against this wall. Filled it with mostly what we're going to need as excess. So, because we've only got a small bar, we do need a second fridge. So we've got your Corona, your John Smiths, your Dorada, your Moretti, your Budweiser, Heineken, Strongbow, Dorada Sin. This is going to be strawberry and lime, because we're going to get this on draft maybe. And I'll put more Magnus here, because Magnus is a big seller and they're big bottles, so they take up a lot of room. So yeah, that's our second fridge. So our backup fridge for when we get really busy of a night. That's there. So I started off in this corner. So this corner is going to be the corner where things go to die. Basically, so we've got all our spare paint. Those are CDs. Now, I need to double check, but I think my niece is into CDs, like actual CDs. I can CD play, like the vintage stuff. So I'm going to message her and ask her, because if she comes out, they're hoping to come out in January. We'll see. If they do, I'll save them for her so she can go through them all and take what she wants. If not, I'll give them to charity, because there's a lot of CDs in there, a lot. This is the stuff for the fan. We found a laminator, which is amazing, so we can use that. We are going to paint this all eventually. I know it's grim to look at, isn't it? It's not nice to look at, but this will get done eventually. This is all new trunking for the new sockets, because we were running everything, the coolers and that fridge, off sockets there and back here through extension cables, which isn't safe at all. Do you imagine there's a spill or whatever? So yeah, so we've changed that. I've cleaned all this top shelf. So that is people's personal belongings. And up there, I finally found the trophy. So a young man was messaging Andrew about a trophy, and I was like, I've not seen a trophy, I've not seen a trophy. The trophy is not a standard trophy, it's like a bowl. So I found that up there. That belongs to other people. These are the pillows that we bought for the chairs, because we needed something on the chairs because they weren't great. So I'll put those up there safe for whenever we need them. And then I've cleaned that bottom shelf, and I've cleaned underneath there. They're all glasses, so they're going to go. And I'm going to use these shelves, clean them all for stock. As you can see, I need to organise it. Those glasses will go as well. And then underneath there, I'll use that for stock. So I need to organise how it's going to go. So it'll be less used on this side, more used here, less used on the bottom. So that's how that's going to go. Ooh. So that's that. It is a mess in here. Then we've got these shelves which I can put stuff on. I don't know what I'm going to do with those yet. I'm thinking I might keep that and put that there if that fits. and keep that as their toilet roll, white roll shelf. I don't know, just to keep it all off the floor and out the way and where I can see what's going on with them, because you've got to be able to see everything that's going on. You don't want anything hidden away. So that's what that is. I need to clean these fans, put them in that corner. I am going to keep some of these glasses, obviously clean them, but keep them down here for an emergency, because there's nothing worse than getting caught out without glasses. But yeah, so that's everything so far. We're going to organise it all nice and have it all fresh and clean, because they're pretty grim, these shelving units. I mean, where's me? I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how bad this is. I'm going to show you. Comes off. Look at that. That is disgusting. So I've not cleaned that shelf yet. But look at that. That is disgusting. So that's what I'm doing, cleaning up all of this as well, because this has taken a long time to clean as well. Yeah, so we've got all that done. We've got that safe. However, it doesn't open. Nobody's been able to open it in about 15 years. No one knows the code, nothing. There's nothing in there, it just doesn't open. So, ooh, see, extra shelving here as well, so I've kept them just in case. And roof tiles, now I don't know what roof they're for, but I'm keeping them anyways. All that's for our bar that needs cleaning. The top of the till here, bits and bobs. I mean, we've got knives, remote for God knows what. So it's a bit of a mess. I know this corner's going to get sorted out. This probably gets sorted out next, because we've got crates down there which you don't need. A bench. Like, why have we got a bench? I'll never know. But yeah, still a lot to do. But it's going to be good once it's done. It's going to be organised. It's going to be easy to see. It's going to be efficient as well. All these glasses are going to go up. Yeah, just there's a lot to do. A lot of the stuff is to go upstairs, which you can't take up yet because we haven't cleaned upstairs yet. So once we've cleaned upstairs, we'll take everything upstairs, clean the glasses properly, stock the fridges, and then it'll just be a lot easier to manoeuvre around this place. But making strides. It's a lot of work, but it's going to be nice once it's done. I'm just going to be organised, and I've organised it, and I've chose how it's all going to go and how I want my shelves to go, rather than coming in and somebody else organising me going like, why have you organised it that way? This makes more sense. So I'm going to organise it how I want it organised. So I'm excited about that. So let's get doing some more cleaning. I think I'll go back over to this side now. Like I said, I'll put the stuff, clean these 4 shelves, I think. So I'll clean these 4, and then I'll be done then, I think, mostly for today, because it's already 6:15. I've still got an airport run to do. So I'll clean these now, and then I'll put whatever there. I don't know what I'm going to put there, but we'll sort it out. I'm not in any rush right now. So yeah, it's all coming along. It'll all be gorgeous once it's done, and I can't wait for you guys to see the final product. I mean, the wall's going to get painted, but not yet. We've got spare paint, to be fair, so we could do it. It's just time and the heat. It's really, really hot. I'm sweating here. I've got stuff in the freezer there to drink because it is that hot. But we'll have a look. And then, yeah, so we need to organise it as well. Cocktail stuff. I need stuff that's going to be strictly for cocktails, like your grenadine, your blue curacao, your monins, your purees, stuff like that, just for cocktails. So yeah, that's what we'll do. I'll organise that as well, the cocktail shelf, and then obviously your spirits, your wines and everything like that. So you'll see me organising it all, and you'll see how nice it's going to be once it's all done. So I can't wait to see that. So let me carry on doing all this, and then I'll show you once I've done it all as well, how it looks.
how are we getting on then, Laura? As you can see, I am sweating cobs. I don't think it's ever going to cool down in Tenerife again. No. I think this is it. It's I might as well live in the desert. It's crazy. I can't believe the amount of rubbish that we're finding as well. After all the clearing out we did, I had quite a few clearing out sessions for a good few hours in here. And it was just bags and bags and bags and boxes and bags and bags and boxes of rubbish that was just in here.
Insane, yeah.
I thought we cleared most of it out, but...
No, we're not even half done.
Oh.
I mean, it's looking a lot better. I can see what's going on now. I can see where everything is and see where everything should go. I mean, I've organised that, but that'll get reorganised once we get more stock in, because I just need to see sort of what's going on at least. But yeah, it's looking a lot better.
Oh, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy, the heat. I'm going to have a little trip to the bin and then we need to round off for the day, Laura, because it's... You might hear a bit of music in the background. It's nice to have the speakers playing and test them out. And I wish we were on Guardians of the Galaxy, Laura, but you know, my head's spinning like it is. So I've just come down to see how Laura's getting on, and Laura's getting on very, very well indeed. You've mopped the floors and everything, all cleaned up.
I've cleaned everything and organised everything to an extent. I mean, that fridge is going to go upstairs. This is going to get sold. So our coolers, our gas, some barrels, and then probably some barrels up here as well.
Yep.
Will go. These tiles are too heavy for me to move, so I'm just going to help me
move them.
In the back there, in our little corner where things go to die. That's what I'm calling it. These obviously, all this needs to go upstairs.
They've all got to be cleaned and everything.
So I'm going to keep some of these and clean them, and then just keep them as a backup.
Yeah, they're brand new Carling glass. They're just a bit dusty. You're going to throw them through the glass wash and wash them up nice.
I think I'm going to keep this as the toilet stuff, so I can see physically what's going on.
You've got, what you might need to reorder. We did put up that little broken mirror, by the way. We threw it up here just in case staff or Laura or anything comes down, wants to check her hair. And plus it makes it look a bit bigger in here. That looks a little bit less
so
claustrophobic.
This is going to be the beer centre, so I'm going to have our most used beers here, so that overnight when we get into trouble because our bar isn't big enough, pull out, put in. Simple, so it's quicker and easier. So we've always got like
constant stock of cold bottled beers.
Yeah, and then obviously we're not going to be keeping Heineken. That's not really a big seller.
It's not doing. It didn't do well when we were open, did it? The Heineken, not at all.
It. If anyone asks for it, I'll let them have it. But other than that, so that'll be going soon. And obviously our least used beers and stuff down there at the back in the corner. I'm trying to make it so these 8 shelves are our most used stuff.
Quick access stuff,
Quick access, and then maybe the floor area for like crates or whatever, because we're going to get crates of Dorada, aren't we?
Yeah, we're going to have a few crates of the Dorada Sin in the reusable bottles, and then the regular bottles of Dorada we're not going to get in the reusables. Only the Dorada Sin is going to be in those reusable bottles where you send them back.
This is a shelf, so I can put like the tonics or whatever on this shelf.
So yeah, you might notice these shelves are actually from... These were up in the old bar. These were behind Laura, and I said keep them and just put them up in. You can always need shelving space in here.
Yeah, because I'm going to use it now.
Yeah, we're always going to need shelving. It might even end up. I bet you in a few months' time we'll end up putting more shelving up and more shelving up.
A big shelf back here in this corner, got a big one and a small one, so we can always put
them up. Yeah, you're always going to need.
And for like these used wines.
We're lucky that we've got, this is actually a very big stock room for a Tenerife bar. This is big, so we're lucky that we've got something this big. We can keep plenty of stuff in stock and store things, and because a lot of bars that really struggle with storage space, they have to order every few days. They've got to order because they can't keep stock. They've got nowhere to put it all.
So we're very lucky, so we can have a lot of stock down here, a lot of it.
And we can also store some barrels. We did it before we filled it with all this before we closed. We could put a few barrels in there as well under the stair space.
And then the
barrels here as well you can have.
Yeah, the empty ones we can throw out, well, put out back.
Put out the back, they pick them up round the back.
So I'm really happy. I'm really happy with how much space there is and how much stuff, how much rubbish was in here.
So we're going to be cleaning all these walls. I don't know about painting them for now. I mean, we're struggling with time, the budget as well. We're going to clean them all, and then maybe in a 6 months' time or whatever, the next time we close or have a break, we'll get all this painted as well, because it needs scraping down, rubbing off and everything. It's a lot of work for something that not only us are going to see. It doesn't make any difference to. I mean, we'll probably bleach it all and clean it all nice, but other than that,
and
it's
like,
only.
A lot of these bottles will be getting kept upstairs on the bar as many as we can. Yeah, but we want to show you all.
Plenty of bottles of Midori there. Interesting.
Stockpiling the Midori. So yeah, but I've not found the stockers who's got it yet.
Not yet, no. It's been difficult, hasn't it?
Yeah. So whenever we've been seeing it, we've been stockpiling it.
I really do like getting all these extra plugs put in was a no-brainer. So many plugs in here, which is great.
An extension lead, the big one with the 4 things on the floor here.
On the floor.
And the coolers
was leaking. It was like water, electric, not good.
And then when you can't see, you're tripping over the wires. It's just
it was dangerous down here.
Dangerous, but this is all a lot more.
So yeah, if we need more fridges, more freezers, more coolers, etc. down here, we've got all the plugs ready to go for it.
We've got everything set to have everything that we ever need down here.
Yeah. Good stuff, looking good.
Yeah.
So head on upstairs, and then I think it's time for go for a bit of lunch, Laura. I'm knackered.
Yes.
Okay, well that's our bit of few hours done here. We're going to do a few hours each day. So I've done all my little bits of filler. Going to leave all that to dry off. Laura's done a very good job downstairs.
I'm proud of that. Done really well, yeah.
So I just grabbed a drink from the shop. Now this car appeared this morning. Now there was a big festival on last night, and putting 2 and 2 together, I would suggest something happened on the way home from said festival, maybe, because a lot of them do come down for the big festivals. They all stay in the Beverly Hills Club, which is pretty cheap to stay in. So a lot of them do come down, don't they, and stay there. But this, as they've driven home with the wheel like that, that's unreal, isn't it?
Now I wonder why they've crashed into something and not got it towed and not called anyone.
I wonder, some serious damage that, but to drive on the rim like that, how they even managed to drive it home, I don't know. It's unreal, isn't it? I mean, we could be completely wrong, but putting 2 and 2 together to put
under the car,
to drive it and get it to here and park, and it's parked on the yellows as well. It was touching the car behind it as well. That's unreal, isn't it? Unreal.
That's going to cost some money, isn't it?
Oh yeah, but to drive home on the rim is the unbelievable bit. Jeez. So that is it for this update. I hope you have enjoyed it, seeing some of the progress on the bar. As you can see, me and Laura are still working very hard each day, but we're still enjoying it. Really looking forward to welcoming you all in as well. So some very exciting times on the way. We got a lot more work still to be done, but thank you so much for watching. Do make sure you hit the thumbs up. Definitely check out NordVPN as well. The link is down in the description. Definitely check those out. Hit the subscribe if you are new, and stride on. We'll be back very soon with another bar update.